Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jeff from BKJmacTV, and this is the podcast experience. Today's episode is about Jay-Z not wanting to be called a capitalist and basically calling it similar to like the N-word. I don't want to go say the N-word on my podcast, but it's the N-word and stuff like that, which is a wild comparison. But as I read the article, it kind of low key made sense in a way. This article is from The Root. The title of the article is called "Controversy Erupts as Jay-Z Likens Being Called a Capitalist to the N-Word," basically nigga and stuff like that. I'm gonna say the N-word. The article states, "These days, it's rare that we get a feature from Jay-Z like the 4-minute long verse recently released on DJ Khaled's God Did track. Even more rare is a public appearance from Hove in the way we witnessed his participation in Twitter Spaces last week. During the chat with genius Rob Mockman, the 52-year-old was asked to speak on his track record on black billionaire making, including megastars Rihanna and Kanye West. Basically, black billionaires. These are black billionaires, Rihanna and Kanye West. One did it in music and fashion, one did it in cosmetics and fashion. Just to point that out there. Jay-Z states, "We not gonna stop," Jay said during the talk. "Hip-hop is young, it's still growing. We not falling for that trickonology that public puts out there now. Before it was the American dream, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you can make it in America." While the crowd was with him for a while, it was his next set of comments that had Twitter in a frenzy. "All these lies that America told us our whole life, and then when we start getting it, they tried to lock us out of it," he said. "They started inventing words like capitalists. We've been called niggas and monkeys and shit. I don't care what words y'all come up with. Y'all gonna come with stronger words." Basically, he states that, you created this idea of trying to reach the American dream, the American goal, pull yourself up by your bootstrap and trying to be successful, but it's hard as hell. I know that from personal experience. I got a bachelor's degree, and look where I'm at in my life. It's not a good feat. It's not a good look. I worked hard trying to achieve this American dream, but I'm being blocked by a bunch of people that don't want to see me shine, that don't want to see me come up. And it's like what Jay-Z said. There's a lot of black folks out there who are well educated, who want to have the American dream, but are being blocked by the so-called capitalists because you're deemed as a threat to their existence. So I strongly agree with what Jay-Z is saying, definitely. And I know it got Twitter in a frenzy, but I definitely agree with what he's saying in this text right there. He also states, "As a kid growing up in Bed-Stuy Mercy projects, Jay-Z, like many rappers raised under adverse conditions, flaunted his newly acquired wealth in his song lyrics, and the shit talking only escalated with the more wealth he amassed. Despite the growing movement to undo capitalism, however, Hove says he's not going to be bullied into feeling bad about his hard work and his success. Jay-Z put in a lot of work, and you're not gonna lower his you're not gonna box his status into a capitalist. No, he worked hard. He's the true consummate African American who saw the circumstances and basically punched through adversity in order to make it to the other side of success. And he had to go through a lot of racism, discrimination, and prejudice, even from his own peoples that wanted to hold him back. He had to make it through that. So yeah, you definitely not gonna call me a capitalist." I said, according to Billboard, the rapper shared that nobody should be made to feel ashamed to be successful in a place that set up a system for us to be dead at 21. Y'all locked us out. Y'all created a system that, doesn't include us. We said, fine, We went alternative route. We created this music. We did our thing. We hustle. We fucking killing ourselves to get to this space. And now it's like, it eat the rich, and man, we're not stopping. Eat the rich, and we're not stopping. Eat the rich, man, and we're not stopping. We're gonna continue, as the sense like black entertainers, black musicians, black athletes, black scientists, guys, people who are in their position at the highest level. We ain't gonna stop. Rihanna ain't gonna stop. Kanye ain't gonna stop until we get to that level. People are holding me back. People are holding me down. I know for a fact I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna keep making loud noises until I get to the top, until I'm giving my due just diligence and respect. So I respect Jay-Z in that point right there in the article. He says, regardless of what side of the argument you're on, valid points were made on Twitter by both those for and against Jay-Z comments. Here's what a person who commented on Jay-Z's statements that said to him. You make millions of dollars in America. You're a capitalist. One user wrote, Jay-Z's too old to not know this. In the raps talking about buying paintings, properties, and reselling them and making investments. This is literally what a capitalist does. That person is out of whack. He's just completely stupid. He just looks at a word and he just calls him a capitalist. He doesn't know like what it takes to put that money together to be actually able to do this, to create generational wealth. He's not a capitalist. He's just a man creating generational wealth for his family and his peoples. That's it. Another tweet read, no, Jay-Z, we didn't make up the word capitalist to make you feel guilty. We say capitalist, describe who owns capital and exploits our labor to get it. It's not guilt. We want you to feel it's fear. We're coming to exploit what's ours so we can build a socialist world. What are your thoughts? Is Jay-Z splitting on or trying to play one or mute? To be honest with you, don't try to pigeonhole Jay-Z as a capitalist. Jay-Z did his thing. Jay-Z put in the work. Jay-Z put in the hours. Kanye put in the hours. He put in the work. Rihanna put in the hours, put in the work. They had to fight so much adversity just to make it and still stay true to themselves. Jay-Z didn't exploit his workers. Jay-Z didn't exploit his artists just to make money off of them. If anything, Jay-Z made sure they got paid too. They got their just due as well. It's not like certain other people that's out there that exploited their artists because they saw thousands and thousands of zeros. They saw thousands and thousands of dollars, so many zeros and commas, and they saw that they got greedy. And those are people that's a capitalist, the ones that's greedy, the ones that's all about acquiring a bunch of stuff and exploiting their workers. Jay-Z is far from that. He's not even like that. Rihanna not like that. Kanye not like that. It's all about upbringing the community and making sure everybody get a piece of the pie and get an opportunity to get to that level of success in life. But there's too many people out there, too many capitalists out there that's determined to shut you down, to shut you out, to make sure you're locked up by the time you're 21 or dead 6 feet under. Let's be honest. This industry is shady and needs to be taken over. Labels want to hold us. That's what he said in 2001. Label owners want to hold us around. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what society does. They hold around the individual. They're like, oh, we need to make sales. We need to do this. We need to do B. They hold us around and they dangle hours in front of our faces. Just say it will bite. It's like, and they know we need the money to be successful. We're trying to start our things, but they don't care about that. They don't care. They only care about making their profits at the end of the day. And that's what Jay-Z is saying. He's not a capitalist. That's a capitalist mentality. And he's not like that. That's just nasty. I'll let somebody ever call me a capitalist. I'll be like, yo, watch your mouth. Don't disrespect me like that. I ain't no damn capitalist. We're in here trying to make money and create generational wealth. We're not here trying to make money in an unscrupulous way and exploit other people's labor. That's not the game. That's not what we're about. That's a segment of the black community. We're here to make money, but the honest and most fruitful way as possible. So you tell me what you think about this. You tell me what your opinion is, all right? Because right now there's going to be a new system. Things are changing. Dynamic changes are happening. Unions are forming up. It's happening. The capitalist is definitely going to be running for cover, because guess who's coming? The new American, the one that's willing to share everything and make sure everybody's taken care of. And that's what Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna has done, and many, many others that come up after them. So thank you for listening to this episode. I think this was episode 16 of this podcast. Thank you. Peace, love, always. Thank you for listening. 1.